Now, you cannot tell me that this is not one of the most kick-ass album covers you've ever seen. So I bring this up because Eminem has gone after Vivek Ramaswamy. So give me a moment here to take this away from the camera. I'm going to pause the camera here for a moment. It's going to be more of a rough video today, so just bear with me. And I got a story for you here at CBS about this. Vivek Ramaswamy was sent a cease and desist letter from BMI. So let's get into that here in just a moment. So as I said, I want to say CNN. Eminem has, BMI, on behalf of Eminem, has sent a cease and desist letter to Vivek Ramaswamy's campaign lawyer. Now, this is an article at CBS, as I mentioned. This is by Gina Martinez, came out the 28th. It says here, rapper Eminem has sent GOP presidential hopeful Vivek Ramaswamy a cease and desist letter asking that the candidate stop performing Eminem's 2002 hit song, Lose Yourself. So don't lose it, Em. Don't lose it. Now, Ramaswamy was seen passionately rapping along to the song in early to mid-August, while campaigning at the Iowa State Fair in Des Moines. Now, according to Variety, BMI sent a letter to Ramaswamy's, I still have a hard time saying this guy's last name, to Ramaswamy's campaign lawyer on August 23rd, objecting to the campaign's use of Eminem's musical compositions. Musical compositions! The guy raps for a living. Has he ever sat down and written out a symphony or a concerto or a jazz riff? Probably not. No knock on Eminem, but come on, man. If you think Eminem's equivalent to Beethoven, you got another thing coming. BMI will consider any performance, now this is according to the letter here from BMI. BMI will consider any performance of the Eminem Works by Vivek 2024 campaign from this date forward to be a material breach of the agreement for which BMI reserves all rights and remedies with respect thereto. The letter read according to Variety, as I mentioned. BMI confirmed the report to CBS, and this was the response by Mr. Ramaswamy. Quote, I did not grow up in the circumstances he did. This was in an interview to the New York Times on August 19th, but the idea of being an underdog, people having low expectations of you, that part speaks to me. Well, let's talk about this for a moment. The whole purpose of copyright was to prevent plagiarism, allow the artists to get paid for their work, rightfully so. And there are 4 forms of royalties that fall under this category. Now, you also have fair use. Fair use, case of commentary, news articles, criticism, parody, research, education. So there are exceptions where people can use other people's work for critique, education, as I mentioned. Now, the way it breaks down is you have what they call mechanical, you have performance, you have sync, and you have print. So with mechanical, this refers to copies or how the copy of a particular work is made, going back to the days of records, LPs, tapes, CDs. But nowadays, it's with streaming services. Performance refers to if it's being played on the radio, let's say at a bar or restaurant. So it would really be the performance of this song at the Iowa State Fair that comes into question here. Now, had Ramaswamy done some type of parody of this song, he might have a little leadway. Now, sync refers to TV, commercials, that sort of thing, video games. And you do have composers that write music for video games. In fact, there's a big business, or a lot of money to be made in, from what I understand, from writing music for video games. And then finally, print, sheet music. You usually don't make a lot of money off of sheet music. You're going to make it more off of, you know, performances of the work, radio play, make more money from concert tours, merchandise, that sort of thing. So that is the latest on this soap opera between Eminem and GOP candidate Vivek Ramaswamy. Now, he's third in the race here. So you have Trump, number 1, DeSantis, number 2, and Ramaswamy in third place. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's more of a rough video, another one-take type. I like doing this one-take types. I like being authentic with my audience. So it is what it is today. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. You can also follow me at Instagram, hashtag Jason Composes. By the way, you got to get that CD. Franz Bruggen, if you're going to hear any music by Haydn, Dorati or Bruggen are who you want to go with. I know there's a lot of other great artists out there, conductors. That's another thing, too. A lot of these composers, you know, they died a long time ago. But the orchestras, the ensembles, they can still make money off of their performance. Herbert von Karajan did this. People like what we call Klemps in the business, Otto Klemper. Isn't that a cool name, a cool nickname for a conductor, Klemps? So shout out to Dave Hurwitz and his channel, who calls him Klemps. You know, the conductors, these ensembles, orchestras, who can make money off of their performance or the conducting of a work, their interpretation of a work. So, but I really think that there should be a little more leadway, because how are people supposed to know what the product's about if you're not going to let them listen to it? Really listen to it, critique it, see if they like it. You know, I may have mentioned this before. The Grateful Dead, they had it right. They would let the people who attended their concerts, let them record the concert, because they understood that the more exposure that band got, you know, the better off they would be in the long run, because it would bring in more revenue from ticket sales, merchandise, albums, CDs, whatever they sold. Anything that had Grateful Dead on it, they'd make money from it. Now, I'm not saying give away the farm, but there's got to be a happy medium so that everybody benefits, everybody has a piece of the pie. So thanks for being with me. And you enjoyed the video and you know what to do. You can also follow me at Instagram, hashtag Jason Composes, because I write music in my spare time. You can also go to Twitter, now known as X, Culture Confederacy, at Culture Confed 1 on X. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out, stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing called the United States. And you know how we do it here. This is with the past, crash with the present. I'll catch you next time. And definitely go check out this CD with Franz Bruggen. This is the orchestra of the 18th century. These are the Paris Symphonies by Haydn, 82 to 87. And you can still find the CD. I actually had mine sent from the UK. And I got it cheap. Surprising. I got it cheap. So, hope you enjoyed it. You all have a good day.